Welcome back, 11:44 on the clock. So it's almost lunchtime, right? So we're very excited to chow down with Billy Himmelrich from Old School Bakery in Delray Beach. Welcome back. Nice to see you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here today.
Right. We're making a sandwich, but this isn't just some run-of-the-mill sandwich. This is the real deal.
No, this is going to be the most extraordinary steak sandwich ever.
All right,
I'm making it with probably the most extraordinary meat in the world.
All right. So what's a good cut to?
Well, so what I brought today is a highly marbleized meat from Japan.
Oh, wow.
And the reason I brought this highly marbleized meat from Japan is I wanted to discuss the idea that today we aren't just limited by those resources which are right in our backyard. That, you know, for me, a new hobby is what I call online foraging.
There you go.
Where,
explore a little.
But it's kind of fun. Okay, so like today we have a fresh ground horseradish to go on top of the sandwich. From a delicatessen in New York City. And
spread the wealth a little.
But the best bread is still here in Palm Beach County from Old School Bakery. So we made our own Parker house rolls.
Great. Good deal.
So I'm going to get going.
All right, let's get started. Good.
This is kind of fun. So the idea here is that this is something that gets cooked very, very quickly. A total cook time of 1.5 minutes.
All right.
And the idea is that, and this is how they serve this in the like fish markets in Japan in the middle of the night. You cut a 1-inch strip of this meat. It's particularly rich. You can see by the, by the marbleization. And then what you do is you simply put it in a very hot frying pan. So watch it go. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Now,
what does the marbleization do in this case?
So in this case, you notice we added no fat.
Right.
And you can see that the grease is forming before your eyes and will cause the meat to fry in its own fat without any added. And so I have some prepared already, and you can see what it looks like at the end. So I'm looking at my watch right now, and I'm going to give that about 1 minute. This is an unusual cooking mechanism. This is a magnetic induction cooker. So there actually isn't any direct heat involved. But what's going to happen is when it's completed, the same little strips of meat will come out looking just like that. So that's about how brown they're able to get in just this 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes of cooking time.
So how hot should the pan be?
As hot as you can get it.
All right.
And typically, you know, it'll create a fair amount of smoke. And
smells great, though.
Super.
Love
so
that
then,
smoke. That smells
once
good.
you cook it, it's important that you let it rest. So these pieces we aren't going to eat right away.
Right.
So, but we are going to have something to eat right away.
Go for it.
So
we
then
have
what
like
we're going to do is we're going to add a little salt and pepper.
All right.
Simple. And we're going to cut these on a bias, on an angle. And then we're going to put them right on a little bun, which I've already pre-toasted.
Yeah, I noticed the buns are pre-toasted already.
But part of my little
cool.
trick is, so we're at about 1 minute, so watch what happens when I flip it. Here we go. All right. See how nice and brown it is right off the bat?
Yep.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's beautiful.
Golden brown. So now,
like that.
Don't let me lose sense of time. So we'll give it another minute because this isn't quite as hot.
Well, this won't be done probably by the time the segment is over. But,
no, but this will.
We'll get the general
idea. And then, see, you can take a slice and you can see this is sort of like almost like the foie gras of meats.
Well said.
And it has a similar. Want to taste?
Sure.
There you go.
Let's have a little taste.
There you go. Tell me what you think.
That's delicious.
Pretty good, right? Like nothing you've ever had. So what we're going to do is take a little toasted bun, and we're going to take a little dollop of the horseradish, which is right here. And these are the simplest things in life, right? Take a little bit of horseradish.
Right.
We're going to put a little meat on the bun, just like this, push it down, and then we're going to take the top, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite little tricks, which is you take this and you wrap it up in the tin foil, just like that, and make it like a little candy twist. See that?
Perfect.
And that causes the flavors to meld together. Now, what I'm also going to show you is, so this is done, but one last little trick. Do I have a minute? I always like to say, am I running out of time?
They're telling us it's time for us to go.
Okay. One quick thing I'd love to show you.
Real quick, Billy.
Okay, here we go. Let's grab a bun, and let's take that bun and put it in the pan just like that, and that's how you brown the bun.
Right, that's perfect.
Voila.
Thank
you very much.
Next time we need more minutes, right?
Sorry, yeah.
That's no problem. Can't wait to try the rest of this.
Super. I made a bunch for everyone because you got to bring enough for everybody.
Let's check the forecast now with Felicia.